Good morning, this is Airpost Creations 2021. This is my Sunday reading for 12 zodiac signs using the illustrated Herbiary and the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit decks. There is no box for the illustrated Herbiary that I could display here. It only comes with a book and a pocket for the cards. I'm using the book for the reading, so I cannot display it here. This reading is for Capricorn. Welcome, Capricorn. The illustrated herbiary for you is the white willow, and it relates to the ways of water. Starting to say that most people think of the willow as a graceful and soft and a beautiful tree with some weak wood. The tree is happy to let you have your delusions. Underground, the tree sends her expansive roots searching for water, the element of emotion, which then feeds the extraordinary flexibility of this tree. The willow loves to dig the feet in the earth, sampling the flow of feelings, tasting the anger and the joy, the sorrow and the happiness. Pliancy allows the tree to have great empathy with becoming overwhelmed by the emotions of others, and instead the emotions they flow through the willow like water. And so if you find yourself armoring up to handle high emotions, then call on the willow tree to teach you the ways of water. You can do this ritual called sending to water. Working with the water can help you handle the many emotions that you feel over the course of a day. So in the morning, you can fill a bowl with water and place it in a special spot, maybe outside in your garden or on a sunny windowsill. And when you encounter some strong emotions, instead of holding on to them, envision sending them to your bowl of water. And at the end of the day, you can offer your water to the earth or to a potted plant by asking that your spent feelings might be composted to help something new to grow. Notice how you feel on the days when you perform this ritual, and also notice how water is softening and diluting intense feelings, and so keeping them from overwhelming you. Ask, am I a empath? Set the intentions to send others' emotions to your water instead of letting them swamp you. You can do this reflection asking, what is stagnant? If you find yourself getting pulled by your feelings, call on the willow to remind you of the importance of letting emotions flow and then go. Emotional waters, they are not meant to be stagnant. Still water breeds disease and blood-sucking mosquitoes, and nobody wants that. Call on the Willow to remind you to stay open so that emotions can flow through you with grace. Ask this: do I know the difference between my thoughts, which happen in my head, and the feelings which happen in my body? Can I have a feeling without putting it into words? When I give words to my feelings, do I then chew them like masticating and replaying the same words over and over again? The wider known animal spirit card for you is the bear. The bear is about earth energy, waking you from spiritual slumber, and then beginning anew. After a very long winter, the bear arises from a deep slumber, and at first the movement and effort is a bit difficult, but the bear knows it is time to awaken and to move toward the dawning light. So the bear card represents an individual on the cusp of some new direction and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual guest may feel a bit tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles. But you have no choice, dear bear. Winter is gone and the warmth of spring has emerged, and your transformation now begins. When the card is in balance, it relates to your inner strength and a yearning to grow. When out of balance, it relates to some withdrawal, lethargy, and a bit heaviness. And to bring into balance both, you need to engage in movement and in exercise. That was the reading for you, Capricorn. Thank you for listening. Wishing you a beautiful Sunday. Sending love out. Take care and goodbye.